I don't know, but since morning we're all hearing from the speakers about various technologies and agronomical practices and integrated pest management. There are several technology-based innovations as well as practices which are right now practiced by a farming community. And of course, the one technology which is never dreamt of it, such kind of technologies are now adopted by the farmers. So such kind of technologies are in pipeline across the globe. So my previous speakers, both of them have shown the technologies in pipeline. And really these are all wonderful technologies, but only thing is adaptation and also regulation. These are the two critical elements which are real entry barriers for these technologies. But anyway, I will throw some light on the advanced technologies in which can become the best tools in integrated crop management. So integrated crop management is a combination of nutrient management or disease management or pest management. So these are the few essential requirements wherein one can focus to get optimum yields, especially the soil health management, nutritional management, both are a bit different, and the weed management, disease management, so as well as insect resistance management, and also taking care of the microclimatic conditions. So each one is a very specialized subject. But if you look at this slide, this is a very popular slide again. So instead of looking at individual items, individual tasks, one should look at holistically and the total system approach. The total system approach, all these years, last maybe 4 or 5 decades, we're all depending only on the maybe inorganic fertilizers and various agrochemicals. And we almost totally forgotten the ecosystem and the components of the ecosystem. But now the thinking is changed, and we are talking about the depletion of water table as well as greenhouse gases and global warming. There are many buzzwords nowadays. So now to meet the challenges, and one should at least transform, and maybe one should change the thinking and also change the practices, which will be more of integrated manner. As I mentioned, there are several concepts which are right now in practice, like soil health management or fertility management or nutrient management or disease or pest management. There are so many biodynamics. There are many issues are now actually practiced by a set of farmers across, but not by and large by each and every one. But the technologies are available, but unfortunately there is a huge gap between the lab to land. So now under public-private partnership programs of ministries, maybe Agriculture Ministry or Ministries of Science and Technology, so now actually open the gates to take these technologies to the farmers. So in course of time, there are several technologies developed by ICR institutions as well as CSR institutions. And now almost the research is of course is a continuous thing, but unfortunately not even 1 to 2% of the research is really converted into a product or a delivery system. Now everybody is now focusing, and the government is also not just giving a project to a professor or scientist unless until proper delivery, what is called deliverables are mentioned in the project, and have an association with an industry which can take it forward, take it to the grassroots level. So, but anyway, now we are now talking about total system management. That means integration of various kinds of practices, cultural practice or biological or chemical practices, and also taking care of the total ecosystem. So this is what the real approach now, unless until we implement this system. So once again, achieving the food security remain as a dream. So now we talk about the 3 types of management: soil health management, the nutrition management, and also disease or pest management. So now we are solely depending on only the agrochemicals or maybe the pesticides or fungicides or bactericides, weedicides or rodenticides, even inorganic fertilizers. At the same time, we should also think about the seed, the soil and the plant. So the genetics or the genome of any seed or what's called a plant contributes only 30 to 35%, but its potential to be harvested once somebody takes care of the rest of the issues like the crop management as well as weed management and the nutrition management. So now coming to the integrated nutrient management, I will not go into details because my previous speakers dealt all these subjects like soil and root zone is very essential. The topsoil, especially the components, the dynamic nature of the soil, where we have to have the soil life, soil texture as well as soil physical parameters as well as the soil quality in terms of the organic carbon, in terms of the humus, or in terms of the life or the living organisms in the soil. These are very, very essential. So now the recycling is not taking place. Unfortunately, we are just dumping inorganic fertilizers and we are harvesting it. And whatever the residues are the farm residues which are really what's called resulted out of the crop, we are now just burning and not even taking care to convert that farm waste into real.